everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Grab your coffee, your tea, your water, whatever keeps you going, because today we're going to do a quick coffee break, updating on something that has been popping up on the news. And again, Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox. It's been rebranded. Now, before anyone panics, this is not a doom or gloom video. This is more of a let's calmly look at what's actually happening kind of video. Because every time a health story starts trending, social media does what it does best. Half information, half panic, and a sprinkle of conspiracy on top. So let's break it down slowly like adults over a coffee. So what is Mpox? So first, what is it? What is Mpox? Mpox is a viral illness from the same family as smallpox, but much less severe. It's been around for decades, mostly in parts of Central and West Africa. Typical symptoms include fever, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, and a rash or skin lesions. And yes, the rash is usually what makes people go, oh yeah, I should probably go see a doctor. The important thing here that this is not a new virus. What is new is that it's been reported and tracked more globally now. So why are we hearing about Mpox again in 2026? Basically, the health agencies like the WHO and the CDC are monitoring new clusters of cases, mostly linked to parts of Central and Eastern Africa, and a few travel-related cases in other countries. And the moment something shows up in Europe, the US, or the UK, the headlines go, new virus spreading globally, which is technically true, but also missing about 90% of the context. Most cases are still located, and most countries are seeing very, very low numbers. So this is more of a public health monitoring situation, not a lockdown your health situation. This is part that always gets misunderstood. Mpox does not spread like COVID or like the flu. It's not floating around in the air. It spreads mainly through close physical contact, skin-to-skin contact, contact with lesions, or contaminated materials like bedding or clothing. So you're not getting Mpox by walking past someone in the supermarket, sitting on a bus, or breathing the same air in a cafe, which is why health experts keep saying for the general public, the risk is low. Low risk doesn't mean zero risk, but it does mean that this is not something most people need to be actively worried about day to day. You might hear scientists talking about Clade I and Clade II, which sounds like something like Star Wars. All it really means is there are two main genetic versions of the virus. One is more common in Africa, and the other one that causes the global outbreak a few years ago. Scientists track this to understand how it spreads, how severe it is, and whether vaccines still work. It's mostly technical stuff, important for researchers, not something you need to memorize for a test. So, should you be worried? Short answer, for most people, no. Long answer, health agencies are concerned in the same way meteorologists are concerned about storm. They monitor, they prepare, they warn when necessary. Right now, the message is stay informed, don't panic, seek medical advice if you have symptoms after close contact or travel. There is no recommendation for any lockdowns, travel bans, or mass restrictions. So this is more like keep an eye on it, not cancel your life. Hey, everyone, thank you so much for tuning into the channel, and I really, really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this little nugget of news for your overloaded newsfeed, hit subscribe. That will be absolutely amazing. Thank you.